What's up, guys? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 7:06 a.m. Thursday morning, May the 22nd, 2025, year of our Lord, and it is an absolutely gorgeous morning, man. It's kind of cool out. I say cool, it's cool for this time of year. It's 62 degrees right now, but I don't know what the high is supposed to be today. I'm sure it'll be somewhere up around 90. And it rained yesterday morning. That's really the only rain we've had all week. We had a few sprinkles here and there early in the week, but yesterday morning it rained pretty good for about 2 hours. It started about 5 o'clock and finished up around 7, sometime around there. It was a little small thunderstorm that came through the area, soaked the area, and luckily I had a pond dam that had to be weed eated first thing, or I made it the first thing in the morning, and then went and took care of everything else after I got done with that, man. But my plan was, I've got a small mulch job coming up. It's just a 1 yard mulch job, and probably gonna do that tomorrow. I've got quite a bit to keep me busy. I may wind up working Saturday for a couple hours. I don't know. It'll be by choice, not by not having a choice. My wife has a CT scan Friday morning, and tomorrow morning tomorrow afternoon at 12 o'clock, and she asked me if I would come with her. I'm assuming she's probably nervous about it, but so I'm gonna go with her. I've got a ditch I've got to weed eat and some debris that's got to be removed, and an olive tree that the man wants cut down to about 3 foot. So take care of all that probably Saturday morning, and I'll probably take care of that mulch job whenever we get done with my wife's CT scan, barring everything goes well. Hope there's no bad news or anything like that, but we'll see what happens. And I really hope there's no bad news. I mean, regardless of what goes on in my business, my family comes first, man. My wife and my kids, their well-being, that's first and foremost in my mind at all times. But gotta get that taken care of. But did 2 quotes yesterday. One of them was a one-time quote. It's a yard in my neighborhood. The lady's a school teacher, and she hasn't had enough time with all the end of the year stuff going on. Last day of school was yesterday. She hasn't had enough time to get out there and clean her yard up for the year, and it got destroyed during Helene. She's got a lot of bare spots in her yard, and she was looking for some advice on what she can do about the bare spots, and she also wanted a quote to do a spring cleanup. And if it was anybody else, somebody that wasn't living in my neighborhood, I wouldn't have done it, just because simple fact, I'm through with cleanups, man. But so yeah, I'm gonna do a spring cleanup on that, get the bushes and grass mowed, and clean out her beds and all that good stuff. I'm gonna do that this evening, and then gave her some advice on how to bring the grass back in her yard, man. It ain't gonna take much. All she's got to do is aerate it, really. But and that should loosen up that soil enough to where that grass can spread across the property fairly quickly once you pop some holes in that soil. But anyways, guys, I'm rocking solo now. Probably gonna rock solo for the rest of the summer. That's my plan anyway. We'll see what that's my plan as of now. We'll see what business does between now and the end of the summer. If I pick up a lot of business here in the next 2 months, yeah, I'll stay solo for the rest of the summer. Or if I pick up business here in the next 2 months, I'll hire some part-time help. But if I don't, if it's the end of the summer and I'm still not picking up a whole lot of business, I'll just remain solo. I'm making very good money doing what I'm doing, and I've got enough to where I can get every single thing done working a 10-hour day, 4 days a week. And I have zero problems working 4 days a week from 8 to 6. I have no problem with that at all. And that'll still leave Friday and Saturday open. That'll leave plenty of time for me to spend with my family. And yeah, and I'm still gonna make a lot of money and be able to take care of my household and my business, and let my business sustain itself with 410s. So I am fine with that 100%. I did lose some properties though. I lost quite a bit of properties last week, and part of it was our fault, which is the reason why I'm rocking solo right now. And I'm just going to leave that at that. And the other parts were misunderstandings with the customers. A lot of customers thought that they were going to get a lot of different things that they just aren't paying for. And they thought that that was going to be included with the monthly payment, and that not be the case. And one thing I want to stress to you guys, man, if you're doing monthly payments, if you're doing year-round contracts or year-round agreements, make sure it is stated in the agreement what the customer is getting. Make sure it's stated in the agreement what the customer is getting. And also, in that agreement, make sure you state that if you are to cut ties with the company, with us at any point throughout the year, you are to pay the balance that is due for the services that have already been completed. Because the way I have it set up, you pay over a 12-month period, and I've got each individual service broke down over a 12-month period for how many they're getting, all that. And so in order for you to pay everything that is owed to us, you have to pay for the 12 months. If you cut ties at all before that 12 months is up, you have to pay what is owed. And it is stated in the agreement. And also, that is to keep me from losing money, to keep me from doing work for free, things like that. But also, you know, if it does not include mulch pine straw, replacing sprinkler heads or replacing shrubs or anything like that, you need to have that written in the agreement. And I have every bit of that written down in every one of my agreements. And but you have some people out there that just don't read the agreement or don't understand or whatever it may be. But it is what it is. But I lost quite a bit of customers last week, and it forced my hand to let my help go. And so yeah, I'm rocking solo. But I can tell you this, man, this will be my first week. Today will be the end of my first week officially that I worked without a helper, and I've had nothing but peace of mind, man. And I've been getting done at a very decent hour all week long. And I think I've been getting done before 2 o'clock just about every day this week. And next week will be another story. Next week I'll probably be putting in some 8, 9, 10 hour days next week. But I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with that. And also, when I get done with everything for the week, everything that I have on the list for the week, I need to text all of my customers that are on the list next week and remind them that Monday is Memorial Day, and we will be taking that week off, or that day off, and everything will be a day behind. And some customers, when I picked them up, they didn't like that idea. I told them, you know, we take all the major holidays off, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Independence Day. And there were some that kind of turned their nose up a little bit when I told them that we don't work on holidays. And it is what it is, man. Take it or leave it. Everybody signed up, and I will be sending out reminders, and we will see what happens, man. I do expect to get a little bit of pushback, but you know, it is what it is, man. I'm going to spend time with my family, and I'm probably going to work Saturday to make sure every single thing is caught up, and make sure I don't have any landscaping or bush jobs to do next week. That way I can just have Tuesday through Friday to focus on my recurring maintenance customers. And then landscaping will pick back up the following week, if there's any that come up. But yeah, man, I was talking to Buster Davis down at New Hope Cuts one day this week. I think it might have been Monday or Tuesday, but I was talking to him on the phone, and man, I did 2 quotes yesterday. I did 2 quotes Tuesday, did 3 quotes Monday, and did a quote after church Sunday. And I ain't heard nothing back. Some of them absolutely just they actually told me no, it's not happening. And that's fine. I mean, I have no problem with that at all, man. You know, I'd rather you tell me up front to my face that that's a little too high. I have nothing but respect for that. I can't get mad at you for that at all. But and I expect it. You know, I expect to lose out on some jobs because my prices, but it is what it is. That affords me to pick up customers that are dead serious about wanting their yard to look nice, and it allows me to pick up customers that want the entire property maintained, not just the grass. And it allows me to pick up customers for the entire year, so I can have year-round income. And it also lets me make quite a bit of money in a short amount of time, and I can be as efficient as I can possibly be. And also, I have all of my routes set up to where I have all of my routes set up for maximum efficiency. And so yeah, that's what it does. And I have no problem with if I don't pick up any more customers from here to the end of the summer. That's not what I want, but if that's the way it is, it's fine. I'm at peace with it, because I'm gonna make a lot of money. As long as I keep what I have, I'm gonna make a lot of money. And next year's another year, right? But yeah, man, I'm gonna get this route knocked out today. I'm gonna try to get some extra stuff done this evening if I can get it done, if there's enough daylight. And also, I'm gonna try to get all of my landscaping stuff done by the end of the day tomorrow. I may have to work Saturday. If I do, that's fine. But once I get done, man, I'm gonna load up and take my boys and possibly my wife fishing, if she wants to go or not. And we're gonna get out there and we're gonna knock them shell crackers over the head, man. That's something I absolutely flat out love doing, is getting out there and finding a shell cracker bed or a big bed of bluegills or something like that. And it's that time of year. I just wish I had somewhere to go where I could crappie fish other than a lake, man. I don't like putting a John boat in the lake this time of year, in the middle of summer like this, with all the boats out there, man. It's a pretty big lake, and them swells, they get pretty big for a John boat. It'll flip us over. But anyways, guys, I've got some new things coming. I don't know when. Hopefully within the next month or so. I've got some new equipment that needs to be purchased. One is a trailer. I'm hoping within the next month I'll be able to go buy a trailer. I can do it right now, but I want to have a little more saved up before I do it. And also, I've got to get some new tires, man. And I'm gonna put a leveling kit on my truck. I'm gonna put the little hockey pucks, that kit, on my truck. And the guy that was helping me, he is actually very mechanically inclined. And I talked to him yesterday. And me and him are still on good terms, by the way. I had to let him go, but we're still on good terms. And he lives right across the street from me. His mom and daddy's great people. And I really do like the guy, man. But everybody is, lawn care ain't for everybody. It's extremely hot and extremely cold and extremely nasty. So I get it, no love lost. We're still friends. We're still cordial. And still care about the guy. And we're still neighbors. That's the main thing. But talked to him yesterday and asked him if he knows how to do that kind of stuff, and he told me, he said, give me a couple days, let me do some research, and I'll see if it's something that I can do. If it is, I'll help you do it, or either we'll figure something out. And I don't want to fool with it. I don't like fooling with suspension and things like that. That's not my, I'm the kind of guy, I can take anything apart and fix it and put it back together like it's supposed to be done and not have no parts left over, like most shade tree mechanics do. But when it comes to suspension, I don't like fooling with it. So I really want to pay somebody to install a leveling kit on my truck. And I told him, I said, look, if you can do it, let me know. And I said, give me a price on how much you would charge me to install one on my truck. I want to get a 2.5-inch leveling kit, and I want to get some 35-inch tires for my truck, man. I need some new shoes for my truck. So yeah, and I've got to get something that's big enough that's going to get me some ground clearance with this new hunting club I'm in. Them roads out down there are absolutely jacked up, and you pretty much, if you got a 2-wheel drive truck or some street tires, man, it just ain't gonna work. You ain't getting nowhere. So yeah, got to get that done, man. And also, I got to get a trailer, man. I'm looking at a 16 or 18-foot trailer. I really need an 18-foot trailer. It would work best. But at the same time, I just don't know that I can get an 18-foot trailer in and out of my backyard and in my driveway. It's it would be a struggle. It really would. But the reason being, man, the reason I got to get new trailers, I've got 4 mowers. I've got the Walker, got the 61 to 36, and I also got that 30-inch Turfmaster that I still use. I've got 2 properties that I need that trailer for, and or that I need that mower for, and I also keep it just in case things are too saturated to put one of them 1,000-pound machines on. You know, I can at least get something done with the 30. So, yeah, I need to get a bigger trailer, man, and that's what I'm wanting to do. Probably gonna be an 18-footer. Don't know yet, but hopefully by the end of June I'll be able to pull the trigger on something like that. But anyways, guys, man, it's Thursday. We are approaching the weekend. And, man, I hope y'all are staying dry out there. Hope y'all are staying cool. And I hope y'all are staying hydrated, man. But most of all, I hope y'all are being safe. And I hope y'all are absolutely crushing it out there, man. I really do. Hope y'all are growing. I hope y'all are still continuing to grow. And all you new guys, man, we are getting close to your time. And I hope you get out there and kill it this weekend. I really do. All you weekend warriors out there, I hope y'all get out there and grow. But look, man, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to get this day started. And I will catch y'all on the next video, man. Until then, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holler at y'all. Bye.